Hey, yeah, now 4 things that sellers wish they'd done differently before selling. I saw this on Forbes. First of all, price it right. At the moment, nationally speaking, it takes 31 days if you're to go under contract if your property's priced right. So around here, I would argue that's maybe multiply that by 2. Either that or if you get 10 plus showings and no offer, that's another rule of thumb. But definitely, no one wants to leave any meat on the bone, but at the same time, you want to be reasonable, and the goal is to sell if you're listed. Number 2, I cannot stress this enough. We talk about this all the time, online curb appeal, okay? And that is worth your time to be patient, to make sure you have the right photographer taking the right photos, and making sure that the whole listing is dialed and ready to be presentable. Number 3 is not something that's not necessarily in all of our controls, but it's the timing. I mean, right now, I think a lot of real estate movement has a lot to do with life events. And so those are some things that aren't necessarily in our control. Nationally speaking, the end of April is the best time to be listing. That kind of coincides with our market in that May, June is part of our heat, or our typical cyclical heat, although it doesn't seem to really have that right now. It just seems like it's always happening all the time. And then the last thing is do some repairs. One of the things that I think is a very smart move is get a home inspection before you list. Get somebody in there that's a professional. It's only like $300, $400, $500, something like that. See what is of your house right now, especially if you've been in there for a long time and you haven't updated it in a while, or you only partially updated portions. Know what to expect, and that way you can be more transparent. It'll make easier negotiations with buyers. And then furthermore, a lot of times when you're in the driver's seat of these things and taking care of some of this uptick in repairs, such as like electrical or even maybe just a door handle, sensory objects are really appealing to buyers. And most of us folks, go to an open house and look around sometime and then tell me I'm wrong. Anyway, it's just these little things, couple of bones up front, and it'll affirm your price point and to make your life easier negotiating. Anyway, I thought this was helpful. I hope you dug it. Thanks again.